That's fantastic. I love that. It's the best part of the show right there.
Right there.
Right there. I mean, excellent. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy
It's
New Year.
January 5th, 2022, and it's the first show of 2022, so very exciting times. Thanks, everyone, for jumping on once again for another Wednesday and another year of this craziness. And who knows what we're going to get up to this year, but I know that Brian's going to issue a few challenges, so we definitely look forward to that.
Oh, yeah, they'll be coming.
As of
They will
today.
be coming. Well, we
As
can
of
issue
today.
one today.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
Still setting up my lighting.
Yeah, that's okay.
Tonight.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone for jumping on. If you know who we are, then you know who we are. If this is your first time jumping on the show and you don't know who we are, we all here do photography, and we all here have YouTube channels, and we talk about things every Wednesday: photography stuff, video stuff, creative stuff, and that's why it's called Open Shutter, because and we talk about things. No, yeah, I just heard myself. That was weird. Every Wednesday, photography. Hey, Jessica, Happy New Year.
You're glitching there.
Am I?
Yeah.
In real life or on YouTube? Both are true.
And we still can't hear Evans.
No, I mean it's 2022. And
wait, you still
now
there you go. Heard you now.
Okay.
There we go.
This video is sponsored by Rode, so thanks, Rode, for the.
There you go. I'm just gonna shut off my camera for a quick second and run and grab my coffee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, well, these are the important things for 2022.
Gotta have the coffee.
Yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, if this is your first time watching us, I put all of the guys' links in the description. Go check us out. We do various things. I do like vlogs and documentaries and small business interviews. So I just dropped YouTube Rewind last week. So if you don't know what I'm about, watch that, because it'll give you an idea of what exactly my channel's about. And yeah, thanks for jumping on. I'll give it to Evans for a little. Who are you and what do you do?
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Open Shutter this Wednesday. We're always glad to see you guys on Wednesdays. You know, we look forward to it. We look forward to it and having these conversations with you guys. I'm Evans, based in Bryan, Ontario. I shoot weddings and events primarily and portraits, but everything else I like to shoot.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun tonight. Hope we are able to learn some things. Personally, I think I have a lot to learn when it comes to winter stuff, because I've been usually been afraid to get out during the cold, but I'm getting out of that shell little by little. So it's gonna
do it.
All right,
I'll get you out, buddy. I'll get you out. My turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
My turn. All right. Brampton, Ontario-based photographer, videographer. If you pay attention to my YouTube channel, or even Paul's YouTube channel, there's a video coming. Mine will be out Sunday.
Monday, doubleheader.
I think his will be dropping Monday.
Yeah.
We got together and did a little bit of a ghost hunt at the Oakville Museum. And it was weird.
It was so
really, really weird.
It was so weird. Watch that. That's a video worth watching.
Yeah, check that video out for sure. For sure.
Yeah,
I'll be linking his channel and mine. He'll be linking my channel and his.
Mutual linkage.
Goes, right? Yeah,
that's how it goes. It was fun. I can like I said in your video, Brian, I can see how it's addictive. Like you get something, you just want to like keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see how it's. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
It's enjoyable for sure. That's just something different, right? And you're the first in my guest.
Yeah.
Series.
So you're planning to get just random people out this year.
Yep. Maybe we'll get Evans out too.
Get Evans out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like ghosts or spirits respond differently to different. Even like to me, right? When whatever the ghost said, how do I feel? And said I was frustrated. So considerate, really. To be honest. What a nice ghost.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Anyway, so that's coming Sunday, Monday. So that should be a lot of fun.
That's coming Sunday, Monday.
My video, my video is about 3 hours long, so it'll be a lot of fun. It's a two-parter.
Mine, when I initially laid it out, it was over 50 minutes.
Yeah, it was so much footage because we had like 3 cameras going.
Aggressively taking the knife to it.
Yeah.
Aggressively taking the knife to it.
So anyway, so that's that, and
that's that. Yeah.
So the topic of this show is winter photography, because I'm a firm believer in just kind of like having the discipline and just picking up the camera and just like shooting anything, just to like have the process of just like shooting something. Because if you don't do something for like a long period of time, it's pretty hard to get the mojo back. So hopefully we can share a couple of tips and tricks on how to just make it fun, even when you don't like the cold, because some of us don't like the cold, right? So I don't like the cold, but anyway, it is what it is.
Yeah, the cold definitely sucks, but
Yeah, even
there are
like,
ways to deal with it, and honestly, there are things you can do that don't involve going out in the cold as well. Just different activities you can do in the winter that are more suited to the winter when you don't necessarily want to be outside.
No, I can definitely kind of kickstart with a couple of examples. I think I've shown this photo like a million times, but I'll show it again. Just in terms of just like doing stuff inside the house if you don't want to go inside the house. Things that people have in their home. Let me see. Hey, Rondell.
Is Rondell watching?
You back? Hey. Are you back from BC? She does on how to survive a cold. Yeah, that's going to be with Bear Grylls.
Winter survival. That's
Winter survival with Bear Grylls.
I know a fair bit of winter survival stuff, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, it could make for a good video, actually. 24 hours and outside in a blizzard. See what happens.
Sure. You gonna come with me?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Sure. Sure. You guys have the photo up?
Let me see.
Okay. Yep. So I've shown this photo like a million times, but I mean, again, like, just get creative with like stuff that you have around the house, and just try to think of ways to shoot differently, like using a mirror to just create a different perspective and effect, and using like the different sizes of the fruit and the different textures and the colors, just to play around, right? Because if it's miserable outside, maybe you just want to stay inside. So this is just one way of just like using something. Again, it's not really about like the result. It's really more about like the discipline of just picking up the camera and just kind of focusing on it for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, what have you.
Totally.
You know, I mean, yeah, like it's not always about the result. Sometimes more times than not, it's really about the process of just like focusing on something, because, you know, these days it's hard to focus. So even if I don't want to do that, even if I just started a media encoder, that's nice. Even this example here, I'm pretty sure I've shown this before too. That's okay. Kim, your brother did survival training. Where?
Wow.
There's lots of places you can do it.
Like formal places?
Oh yeah, even here you can take survival courses, outdoor survival. I've done I've done wild edible walks with indigenous people. So they teach you about all the local plants that you can eat and what you can do with them and everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's important to know what you can eat and what you can't.
Yeah. It's just interesting to see how much there is available.
Yeah, I bet. Yes, Ben. Ben's waiting for the toilet paper example. Well, that was a 2020 thing. So
you know, toilet paper right now, so you can't waste them, you know.
What?
Toilet paper is a hot commodity.
It's hot. Yeah, you can't.
Is it again?
Exactly. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Do know. Oh, I think Bryan's showing something.
Yeah, I shared one.
Nice. Exactly.
Just look for.
Where's this taken?
What's it called? Alton Mill.
Okay,
they built a skating rink on the pond behind the mill.
Yeah.
Beautiful spot. Great towards the end of the day.
Yeah. Nice. I like how you have the people there in the frame too.
Yeah, the people made the shot.
Oh, 100%. People always do.
Yeah.
Typically.
Kim said photography, Path, ROM, AGO.
Yeah.
Other indoor places include like greenhouses, Centennial Park, Allen Gardens, Chinguzi Park in Brampton, but I don't even know if those are open now anymore. For now, anyway. But they're great winter spots. Especially the greenhouses.
Greenhouses are really nice. Yeah, greenhouses
are mini tropical vacation.
Well, it's a good way to practice macro too, right?
Just even if you don't have a macro lens, though, just force you to think differently.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is a great exercise in itself, is just thinking differently.
Yeah, 100%.
If you've got the telephoto, you can get out and do wildlife. You can shoot winter portraits. I don't know if anybody saw the IG post today on the Open Shutter IG. If you didn't, you should be following.
Hint.
There was just a whole series of photos there.
Right.
Everything from a street shot to a whimsical landscape, straight up standard landscape, portrait, wildlife. Yeah. It's all there. You just have to actually get out and do it.
Yeah. I always think the hardest part is just getting motivated. I think that's the hardest part of the whole thing. So.
And it is a bit harder in the winter for a lot of people. For myself, I don't mind going out in the cold so much.
Yeah. You guys have a photo up?
The playing card?
Yeah. Yeah. So just again, using like stuff around the house, right? Like the backdrop's like a bed sheet, and then I found the old Vegas chips and use the card deck just to like put something a little bit together. So again, it's not about the result. It's really just about the process of just trying to think of something and composing a shot and trying to think of like different pieces that you can work together. And it's fun for like half an hour because it takes your mind off stuff. So these are just ways to do stuff inside the house when you don't want to go outside. But again, you can do flat lay too. I think flat lay is a great exercise. I'm not good at flat lay, but I think flat lay is a great way to practice.
Actually, I did an abandoned flat lay on an abandoned house.
Right. Yeah.
Let me pop that up here, just so that if people don't know what that is. Button share screen.
Your webcam minus off. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It hasn't been terrible though. That's the thing. It hasn't been.
No, it hasn't been. It hasn't been all that cold yet.
Yeah. So. Yeah, stuff like this, right?
Yeah.
Detail, texture, and this is all from an abandoned.
Yeah, this is all in an abandoned. This is window light coming in. There's the textures that are there, and all these old implements.
Yeah,
I just thought it looked really cool.
Yeah, I dig that. Yeah, I think flat lay is a great way to practice. So, just try to think of like a theme or something.
Yeah.
If you go on YouTube, there's a million flat lay examples out there. So, what's Ben saying? Ben's saying when I was at Allen last month, there was only one-way traffic, and the main road was being redone, but it's not at its best, eh?
I think a lot of places have kind of suffered.
Yeah. Allen Gardens is a great spot though. Rondell approves. Rondell, you should come on and show your van photos, man.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, man. Like talk about a couple
some winter scenes.
Bangers. You want some winter scenes, a couple like casual bangers there.
Yeah, another thing you can do is just do like a winter hike with friends and just
we did that. Yeah, I'll show some from last year that we did. Was it last year at Grindstone? Is that what the place was called?
Yep, Grindstone.
Yeah, a couple of good I'll show this photo maybe at Grindstone.
No, I've got a couple as well if you need. So.
It's actually a great spot in general.
Yeah. Well, it's just nice to, even if it's really, really cold, you go on a nice walk with friends.
The friends warm you up.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this was taken. You guys have the photo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
This was taken on top of the bridge. So another way just to like approach, photography, and especially like winter photography, is try to get up high, right? So if you don't have a drone, try to use bridges or go up on a hill to get up high to get like a different perspective. And obviously you just get a different scene, right? So especially when the trains come, I think we waited for this train for like a few minutes too.
Oh yeah.
Because obviously the train sort of adds to the scene, right? Because of the train tracks, and try to get up high. I think always works too in general, but also for winter because you get like more of like the scene too.
Definitely, I think winter's also good for minimalist photography.
100%, yeah. Kim saying my favorite photo is a shot through the quotation market at Queen Port. Oh yeah. you have that photo handy, Kim? You want to email it to me? Or you want to just want to come on? Let me know. Yes, that's a great photo. Minimalist for sure.
Yep, simplistic, basic black and white. Got that. Got that.
Yeah, no. I love it. Leading lines with the fence.
Yep, I knew you'd appreciate the leading lines.
100%. Need the leading lines or else what's the point? Yeah. Kim, let me just give you the streamer link because maybe it's just easier if you're into that. And that applies to like anyone else too. It's coming your way. There you go. Up to you, Kim. No worries. We don't want to. Don't want to.
In terms of like indoor type photography too, you can set up really cool scenes with stuff. Play with your lighting, make it nice and dramatic. And
where'd you get the books from?
They're just old books.
They're yours?
No. This was actually technically this was a product photo for somebody.
Yeah.
Who's selling the artwork on top of the books and beside the books.
Okay,
but
cool.
It was taken in the winter, and you can do this kind of thing. Go to an antique store, pick up some old books. They're usually pretty cheap as well for random old books. And they just
I like it.
Old books add so much character.
Love old books.
Yeah. It doesn't even matter what they are. Just
no. Is that the 3rd edition of Homer?
I don't even know.
The Simpsons?
So they could be.
Rundell has a question. I have trouble editing winter photos. The whites really threw me out. I'm not sure how to deal with them.
So a lot of people actually have a hard time with winter photos because of the whites. Because your camera's white balance is going to go all wonky.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to shift to the blue.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure you are setting white balance or using a custom white balance in post after the fact. But you also have to watch your highlights and your whites when you're playing with those sliders, because it's really easy to blow out winter shots.
Yeah.
Just because they're so white, and you'll lose all the detail in that snow. So it's very much a practice thing, learning what works. But proper exposure helps a lot so that you can recover all the texture and detail in the snow.
And that just
but that being said, your camera's metering is going to be all out of whack, because it's just your camera's metering is basically based on 18% gray average, and you're nowhere close to that in a winter scene.
Yeah.
So it's just going to throw everything off.
Because it's like you said, it's good for minimalistics, right? Sometimes it's all white and there's nothing much in there. So sometimes composing for winter shots is also challenging, because if you see just a huge landmark, how do you compose that kind of scene, right? So it's a little bit challenging to edit, because the composition can be wonky. Your white balance will definitely be off. I always recommend, that's why I carry the color checker passport in my pocket. Whenever I'm in a spot where I feel like I don't want to waste too much time in post trying to correct for this, I just throw down the pad in the snow, wherever it is, white balance off of that against the snow, and then you have a better image to start with. Right?
Yeah. If you know how to set a custom white balance in camera, it can really save you, especially for the video guys. Set a custom white balance in camera.
Yeah.
And it'll save you so many headaches.
Hey, Kim, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Kim.
All I can hear is
Happy New Year to the Edward.
Edward too.
He's eating this birthday cake.
Oh, no. Is it his birthday today?
No, it was last week, but it was a frozen cake.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gift that keeps on giving.
Yes, it does. You get the right size. You have a little bit left over. It's perfect.
Nice. Very nice. Very good.
How would I upload?
You just share your screen, like on Zoom, and then just add. Yeah.
If you can't share it, then email it to one of us.
Chat. I have chat, Cam, Mike.
I'll just email it to you. Just email it to me. I'm not too familiar with the phone version. The Kim freeze?
Possibly.
Or is she just staring at me very intently?
I think Kim froze.
Kim, you froze? Do I have to boot you manually?
You might have to. And then we'll
Okay,
let her back.
come back. Come back, Kim.
Yeah, the other thing I do a lot of in the winter, and I'm not going to flood with pics of it, is abandon hunting and exploring.
Yeah. Mm.
Just because you don't have to worry about ticks, and it's honestly a lot easier to find them when there's no leaves.
Right, because there's less trees covering it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Kim's back.
All right.
Okay.
I will send it to you because it probably be quicker.
Email it to me.
Yeah.
Me. Quick. Cool. What's going on? You working? Are you off? Or Kim freeze again?
I think she might have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. So weird.
Okay, so I don't know if we're going to get Kim on the show.
Third time's a charm, Kim.
It's winter. Frozen.
Yeah, exactly. Third time is the charm, Kim. Anyway, you can show yourself, Bryan.
You know what? I can share the most epic winter shot ever.
Ever?
Ever.
Let's do it.
There you go.
Oh, Cody, yeah. That's where we met.
Yep, that is the day Paul and
this
I actually
met. This is the day my
other.
life changed.
Did you actually give him that smoke grenade?
Andre had a few on him, as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. That was good.
Yeah, it was good times.
Okay, let me share one shot.
Smoke grenades always work.
I went out.
Rundell, right? The good old days.
Rundell was there too.
Yeah, Rundell was there. Freaking half of Toronto was there. Half of YouTube Toronto was there.
Dancy was there. Everybody who's going to be at Andre's barbecue next year.
Yeah, exactly. You sharing something, Evans? Okay, Kim's back. Let's see. What time? Are we doing it?
Okay. I sent it to you.
Okay.
Sorry. Every time I move this, it disappears. So
weird.
Yeah, it just I don't know. The new Twitter handle or Twitter word called rug.
Okay.
Yeah, rugs you out. Get kicked out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I learned something today.
Yeah. Oh, I found. I sent it to Andre, a whole list of terms you need to know for NFT.
Andre.
Yeah, I sent it to Andre. Yeah, I'll send it to you guys. Yeah, I sent a whole bunch of stuff. I gotta remember to send it to people. People are wanting.
It's on Twitter?
Yeah, there's like these, like if you keep going to spaces, you find all these different resources, like terminology, how to keep your NFT safe and crypto safe, and it's kind of neat.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
Yeah, so
I'm sure we're doing a few NFTs this year.
Yeah, I hope soon.
I love it. I love the photo, Kim.
Yeah, but that was in the winter. That was a cold day.
Was this last winter?
I think so. Yeah, I did have some photos from like early December, but I'd probably be kicked out again. So yeah,
I dig it. And like, how long were you waiting for this person to cross? Not
that long. No? It's a busy part of the street, right?
Yeah.
So there's always someone. Yeah. You could do that 24. Yeah. That's one thing about Queen Street. There's always someone on it. Yeah. I think there's a road. Yeah. Like even today I was was in Koreatown and there was always someone passing. So, you always get your shot.
Yeah. I dig it. Yeah. I dig the framing.
Well, there's some new ones in Bloor Court too now. They're kind of cool. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So this is actually a bicycle furniture, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
To like lock up your bike.
Yes, it is. So, blower cord has some interesting ones. There's I think it's a heart one. I think we may have seen it on one of your other blogs.
Yeah.
And blower cord just got some. So
cool.
Yeah, the framing that you always talk about.
Always framing.
Yeah.
Framing just makes your photo better. It just makes it more like intentional,
Very intentional.
Yeah, intentional.
Yeah.
I dig it. Good eye though.
Oh, just like, oh, I never seen this before.
Yes, exactly.
Snap.
Cool. Who's sharing?
I got one there.
Okay.
Winter portrait.
Oh yeah.
Kind of bridal.
Yeah. Is that real snow, or do you put the snow in post?
It was snowing. I enhanced it a bit in post, but it was actually snowing.
Nice.
And
it's like
it was
winter
about
fantasy.
minus 15. So she was a trooper. It was about minus 15. Yeah.
Love it. Sweet. Evans, we're going to share something?
Yeah, I will soon. I'm just trying to, because my second monitor broke, so I'm kind of.
Uh-oh.
Just now?
No, it's been broken for about a week. I just haven't had time to
okay.
look at it.
Yeah.
I wanted to share a few shots. I haven't even touched them yet. I went out to
throw them up.
I went up to what's that place?
Heart Lake?
Port Credit.
Oh, Port Credit.
Over the weekend.
Okay.
That's down by the lake.
Yeah.
It was cold, but there was a kid's birthday party somewhere around there that I had to drop off my girls at.
Okay.
When I got there, I had to use that time to do my own stuff. So
okay,
I was waiting because we were there for like 4 hours. We decided to just head out and find something while they were there. I'm just trying to get them up. So you can go ahead. I will prompt you when I have them up.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm just dragging them out of my SD card.
No worries. You didn't even touch them yet, eh?
Nope.
Didn't even touch them. I'll share this one. Need the drum roll from Evans. Yeah, thanks.
I got you.
So you guys have the photo up, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, look for color too, right? Because you think of winter, it's all gray and blah. But whenever you get someone in a red orange jacket, take the shot because the person just like immediately stands out. So again, if you're with a friend, have your friend wear a red and orange jacket. If you don't have a red orange jacket, just like look for someone that is wearing one because again, just pops out against all the white. Red always works. It's just a cardinal rule.
And the other nice thing is, if you're shooting like a winter scene, include people in your shot for scale too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I actually have a great example of that too. Of you at whatchamacallit, Lions Valley.
Okay.
Yes. Where was this taken?
Lake Erie.
Have a great night.
Take care, Jessica. Thanks for coming.
Lake Erie.
Congrats on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Lake Erie. Usually for a couple kilometers out, it's frozen. It was just a great day. And these people were out on the ice where you probably shouldn't be, but I had to grab a shot.
Have to. Yeah, I think, let me show you your example or my example of you.
Okay.
Let me just see where that would be. Guys, if you guys have questions in the chat, just fire them off.
Please.
We aim to please.
Love to get the questions.
We love questions. Unless they're hard, then we don't. You guys have a photo?
Challenge me. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep,
so
that's
Bryan
great.
there. That's Bryan there at the right. I think he was doing his video there, but
probably.
Yeah. And I mean, this tree is humongous. So having Bryan there helps with the scale, like Bryan just mentioned. And I don't know, to me, it just makes the photo a little bit more interesting. You could probably flip this into black and white and might even look better. So that's another way winter is like, now don't be afraid to just like swapping it into black and white because it could look cool. But yeah, this tree is humongous, man.
And then there's always our buddy Kevin. I don't know if he's watching. I haven't seen him in the chat yet. But I can cover us for winter drone photos.
Oh, yeah.
Top-down shots.
Kevin, if you're in the chat, come and challenge Bryan. Good to see like a drone off.
There we go. I have a lot of winter drone shots, actually. So.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool. What's up, Subban?
Bryan, was that shot in Oakville?
No, Collingwood.
Yeah. Collingwood.
Can't fly there anymore.
No.
I have a lot of shots from places where you can't fly anymore.
Yeah. Well, at least you got them now, right?
Yeah. Here's another winter tip. Because the sun is always so low, look for shadows.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Because you can get some great shadows in winter. Just because
shadows.
of the angle of the sun. I'll pop one of those up just to give an example. I just happened to come across it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's actually a park in Guelph. Or not Guelph, sorry, Elora.
Oh, yeah.
Bissell Park in Elora.
Yeah. I love Elora.
So do I. I was there this past weekend.
Nice. Doing abandoned?
Nope. Took the kid out for lunch.
Oh, you went there for lunch? Nice.
Yep. Yeah, took the kid out for crepes.
Oh, nice. What's your favorite crepe?
So I went with the one there. The one I had, it was Dijon and herb roasted chicken, sauteed mushrooms.
Wow, you're all fancy. I like the dessert stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So this is my version of winter photography. Stand in the front of my house and take a shot.
Okay.
Right in front of my house.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, the trees all had snow on them. Just and took a shot.
Okay, I dig it. A lot of drama there, man. A lot of snow coming down.
Yeah.
You have the pork Reddit stuff ready?
Almost.
Curating.
Yeah, I'm just kind of rolling through the archives trying to find stuff.
I got an example of you can use a prop for stuff too. Not sponsored, but anyway.
Unfortunately, we haven't had much snow yet this year, so.
Yes, unfortunately. So this was taken at Niagara Falls, obviously, February of 2020, and Tam had a lens ball. So you can just use. I don't know how much these aren't very expensive. You can just buy one off Amazon real cheap, can't you?
They're a lot cheaper now.
Yeah.
There was a time where they were like super trendy, and everybody had to have one. And...
Yeah, I don't know. You can use props like this just to make this scene a little bit different. So you can use a lens ball for a whole myriad of reasons. But again, I think I flipped this into black and white. So because the sky was kind of blah, so I flipped it, and you can get stuff like this. So don't be afraid of using props like lens balls. Not sponsored by Lens Balls. Or if that's even a company.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm just making stuff up now. I'm just making stuff up. That's okay. But yeah, use wacky things to make your stuff look different. And also just like it's also just a way to like have fun too, which I think, I always say this, but it's important to have fun while you're doing it and not even worry about the end result, because once you're having fun, then you're going to do it tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day and blah, blah, blah. And after a year, you have like a year's worth of photos instead of, 5 days worth of photos. So, and that's really like half the battle sometimes.
So I know one thing Andre and I did at one point when they opened up the new subway stations.
Oh, great spot. I've seen some stuff on Instagram lately with the subway stations.
Yeah, so when they first opened the new ones at the north end of Line 1, Andre and I actually just went to every station and took some photos.
Should have joined our meetup. We did a meetup around the subway stations. We didn't know each other then.
No.
We had like 40 people come out to a meetup for the subway stations. We had to split up into two groups.
Wow.
There were so many people.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But they're actually really nice subway stations.
So another cool thing you can do, then you can do this with any gear, even your phone. Oops, I keep hitting stop cam for some reason instead of sharing my screen. Just look for stuff frozen in the ice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good point. Yeah,
just
good point.
Take a second to look down and you can compose some really nice shots with the textures in the ice and everything.
And the leaf is so put together still. Like it's not torn apart or anything.
Yeah. It got frozen pretty early, I guess. When was that? That was a couple of years ago that shot. 2016. So
right.
It was probably a little bit colder then.
Yeah. Hope you saw your NFT, Kim. So once you saw your NFT, you got to come on the show and talk about it.
Kevin sold his first one today.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Nice. He should come on the show and talk about it.
0.5 Ethereum, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't doubt it. The drone shots work so well. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Doing a quick Google search on it. When I looked it up, it was like $2,200.
Yeah. Oh, it's casual.
Yep.
It's casual. Hang on. I got to do this. You guys hear that?
Yep, bangers.
That's great.
Another thing you can look for is just frost on glass.
Yeah.
Always find it.
Right.
You can find interesting patterns.
Yeah, paying attention to details a lot here.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a tree in itself, eh?
Yeah.
It's almost formed that way, which is weird.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah, it's cool. Gotta give the props.
So we should also talk about protecting gear too.
Yeah. Tony, you on? Anyway.
I haven't seen Tony in the chat.
No, he's on. He would have said something. Yeah, how do you go about protecting your gear in the elements?
So one of the main things you want to avoid is condensation. So you want to avoid going from cold to warm, back to cold. And you'd use plastic bags, give your gear time to get used to the temperatures you're going to.
Yeah,
it's a lot worse if you go for if you're out in the cold and then you go into somewhere like a butterfly conservatory or a greenhouse. You're going to have.
Why is that important? And why is that important?
Well, your lenses will fog up. You'll get condensation. It can also damage electronics. Too much condensation inside your lens, if it sticks around too long, and you get too much moisture buildup in your lens, you can actually grow molds and things like that inside your lens. So you want to give your gear time to get used to, especially going from cold to warm.
Right. Cold to warm is when you really want to pay attention.
You're really going to fog up. But then if you go right back to cold again, and you've got all that condensation, then it's going to freeze. So just give your gear time to get used to the temperature you're going to.
Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Yeah. That's like metal lenses, like the Canon L lenses, the Sony G Master probably they take a lot longer to just because they're metal. Plastic lenses, the lower end lenses tend to take less time just because of the materials they're made out of. But just something to hurt. If you're going from warm to cold, you can use those heating pads that you can put inside your mittens. You can actually wrap them around your gear to help. Battery life is drastically reduced in the cold, so keep that in mind.
Have a few extra batteries on.
And a lot of the time, like if you keep your extra batteries actually close to your body, if your battery on your camera is getting low and you switch it out and warm that battery back up, you'll find that it's actually got a bit more life than it was showing in your camera.
Just needed some love. That's all it needed.
Yeah, but it just needs to come back up to temperature because batteries do not perform well in the cold. There's some well-known fact.
The trick I learned a while back is, especially if you're in a high demanding situation where you need to go from cold to warm, not shooting right away. If you have a few minutes and you have a bag of rice, just
the bag of rice trick.
Yep.
The rice kind of puts out the condensation.
Draws out the moisture. Yeah.
Yeah, I've used it a couple of times, dropping my phone in places. Good times.
The rice works. Just wrapping and wrapping in a couple plastic bags and having just that layer of insulation with the air can sometimes even just be enough to help.
So definitely. And what about like changing lenses outside the elements? Any tips and tricks with that?
Don't point your sensor to the sky. Especially if it's snowing or raining.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep your sensor pointed down.
Yeah,
and do it quickly.
Yeah.
And if you can find shelter or use your body as shelter, just kind of lean over it. But most gear, even if gear is not considered weather sealed, it can take some level of weather.
Yeah.
I don't know
if Evan's
realizes he's muted again.
Are you talking to us or your other?
I was just Mandetta was here bugging me.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. We just saw your mouth moving and
we
couldn't hear you. So.
Yeah, my little girl just came in.
Okay. No worries.
But yeah, most cameras. I mean, my camera is not my current camera that I use is not considered weather sealed, but I've taken it out in the snow.
Yeah.
I've had waves crash over me at the lake and freeze, and I've chipped ice off the camera. It still works fine. The weather sealed stuff obviously is better, but
how much does it cost to get your gear weather sealed?
You have to buy cameras that are considered weather sealed.
Yeah, you can't get it weather sealed.
You can put wraps and stuff.
It's not the same though, right?
No. For the casual shooter though, Ziploc bags and hair ties are your best friend.
Yeah, of course.
The freezer bag with the hair tie.
Yeah, I've seen like at sporting games when it's raining outside, I've seen like $20,000 lenses wrapped in a Ziploc bag. So it's good for them. It's good for me, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, it totally works.
Yeah.
And getting out and shooting in bad weather, you'll actually get much better shots usually. You just have to find ways to make it happen, and the biggest thing is just the desire to actually go out and do it first and foremost, I think.
Yeah, and that just comes from like, first of all, having fun, and then two, just having the discipline of doing it. I think they kind of go hand in hand. So
those winter sunrises that get painful, minus.
Yeah, we've done a few at LaSalle, right? And
the 50 point.
50 point was fun. I use an umbrella too. Oh yeah, do what I gotta do.
Umbrella, whatever works.
Whatever keeps it protected, really.
Yeah. I like the Ziploc bags so that I don't have to worry about carrying around an umbrella.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to knock the umbrella.
No, don't knock it. I think I have a photo here from 50 point. Yeah, I do. I do.
It was a nice sunrise that morning.
Yeah. So this is from 50 point. I'm just not even because the scene was so blah. I just focus on detail. So another way with like winter photography is just if like your environment is not very inspiring, just try to focus on detail. And this is just like a wooden like peg in the sand, and
the pier remnants.
The pier remnants. So you're just using the depth of field to draw the viewer in, and it's this is better than nothing, right? So zooming on detail when you're not really inspired by the whole scene usually works. Not just in winter, but usually like year round, right?
Yeah, and that's the unfortunate part about sunrise is you get up, you drag your butt out of bed. It's a little easier to drag your butt out of bed in the winter in terms of the time.
Yeah, of course.
But you're usually dragging your butt out of bed into the cold.
Yeah,
so it's a little more
disappointing. When you get a banger though, it's always worth it.
Oh yeah.
Like when you got a banger, it's like, I'm so glad I woke up today. It's a good feeling, man.
Actually,
good feeling.
That shot you showed was from the meetup we did, right?
Yeah, it was from the meetup. Yeah.
And like 2 weeks before that, or the week before that, I had been to 50 Point for sunrise.
Yeah, the sky was on fire.
Oh, it was amazing.
Like the sky was like literally.
I'm trying to find one of those shots right now, actually.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was a cold morning still, but it was just so peaceful and calm, and the color was fantastic. There.
You got it?
Yep. Let me hit my share button. So for those that haven't been to 50 Point, if you get lucky and you get a nice sky, you can end up with stuff like that. Bangers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like when you get stuff like that, it's like I always like. Yeah. It's good that I woke up, right?
Should NFT those?
Should actually. Well, that could be like one option. We did the sunrise at Burlington Pier, which I can show real quick. That was when Evans walked in with his ghetto blaster.
His small rig. Almost took 2 people to carry it.
Oh my god, that was so funny. Still laughing.
That was hilarious.
I'm still rigging up stuff,
Yeah, exactly.
That's the new.
So again, just using the person as scale.
Yep.
Using the bridge, using the rail as a leading line towards the thingy at the end. And I don't know. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not the greatest photo in the world, but again, just kind of gets you in the mode of like just shooting something. And again, that day the sky wasn't exactly very inspiring because there are no clouds. So, but whenever you can like get someone in your frame walking too, it can work. And I also kind of like dig the yellow and like the post here, kind of like gives a little bit of a different element too. So. Burlington Street Pier, only the gift that keeps on giving. This pier's been shot a couple of times on Instagram, so.
Yeah, just a few. I've got a couple.
The challenge of that pier is to shoot something shoot in a way that no one has shot it before. So it's a challenge. The lonely fox. The fox.
A little bit of snow on his face there.
Just came from a kill.
He's hunting.
Yeah, he's hunting. He's hunting for bangers.
Laying in the snow. No, not snow.
Where was that taken?
Algonquin.
Are you planning to go up again there this winter?
I hope to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are they open right now?
Park's even open right now.
I don't know. I'm not sure if they're open or not.
I don't even know.
Because last time you went with Andre, you guys got accosted by birds, right?
Last year I went with Andre. We had birds like crazy, and we saw moose.
Yeah.
So if you saw the Open Shutter IG with the moose picture, that was last December actually.
Hey, Renee.
So
Renee approves.
Thanks, Renee.
We always got wildlife on this show. It's guaranteed.
Another nice thing you can do, and I know Renee was, I think anyway, I don't know for sure, but I think Renee was there again recently. It's the Canadian Raptor Conservancy. And
went there again?
In the snow, it's fantastic.
Nice.
Like I said, I think Renee was based on Renee's pictures. I think she was there again recently.
Yeah.
but I don't know for sure.
Cool.
But yeah, shooting birds in the snow is just incredible.
Adds a different element to it.
Yeah, let me show this one.
Yeah.
This is a bald eagle flying in the snow from the Raptor Conservancy.
Yeah, she won again.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
there's bald eagle flying through the snow.
Yeah.
And, which way? Where is he? Where is he? There. Come on, load up nice and sharp.
Flying into 22, like.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Portraits. If you zoom in, you can see the snow on like the edge of his feathers there and everything.
Jeez. Holy. Wow, eh?
So yeah, going there in the winter is a lot of fun as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure Renee in the comments can attest to how nice it is to shoot there in the snow.
Is it better in the snow or without snow, Renee? Let's see the answer.
I like it in the snow, but
yeah, in the snow. Yeah.
The other thing you can do is look for wild snowy owls too.
Right. Yeah.
Actually, one thing Renee and I had talked about doing this winter.
Yeah.
Was going looking for wild snowies.
See, it's different light. True.
Yeah.
Yeah, finding the elusive snowy owls, eh?
Oh, I've found up to 9 in one day. You just got to know where to go.
I gotta follow you around.
Yeah. Well, if we can all actually ride in the same car, I don't know if that's even legal anymore.
Yeah,
but we can do a road trip, and I can show you guys where the snowies are.
All right. Can't say it live on air. It's covert information. We don't want everyone.
Oh, there's a snowy at LaSalle this year. Nice.
Oh, is there?
There you go, Paul.
Oh, okay, let's go to LaSalle then. I guess that's what we were doing Saturday.
Yeah, maybe I'll pop down there Saturday afternoon after I'm done what I got to do.
Yeah.
LaSalle is the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, you always get stuff at LaSalle.
Yeah, I can show you when I shot there last year. This duck is there again this year too.
Right.
There's just an awesome color on this duck. He's hanging out there again this year. So
the same duck?
Yep, same duck.
Cool.
Hanging out. Little teeth on his bill and everything.
Yeah. Gotta give that duck a name. Somehow. Not Daffy.
Not Daffy.
Not Daffy. Not accepted.
Not Donald.
Oh, he's there. Renee said he's there.
Yeah, I saw him. The last time I was at LaSalle, I saw him.
Yeah.
Which was a few weeks ago, I think. So.
Right. Yeah, shout out to LaSalle.
LaSalle's great. Great for birds, everything. I've seen bald eagles at LaSalle. I don't know, like 3 or 4 different types of hawk. If there's a snowy there now.
Something about that.
I wonder if it's the same snowy that usually hangs out at Bronte.
Yeah,
there used to be a snowy that hung out at Bronte. Maybe that's the one at LaSalle.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. Right?
I know 2 different spots where you can see 5 to 10 different snowy owls in one day.
Okay.
Easily. 2 different spots, Southern Ontario.
Right. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to start hitting these places up.
Yeah. Road trip.
Road trip.
Road trip. They'll be here till March. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we got time. We got time.
And you kind of want snow on the ground if you're going to photograph snowy owls.
Kind of like adds to the scene, right? Like you sort of want it. You sort of want it.
Snowy owl in the mud just isn't as fun.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I guess it's not very snowy, is it?
No.
Yeah, even like something like this.
Let's see it.
Get a snowy owl. Get a snowy owl here. This was shot on my phone because I was just walking around. I saw the tree. I'm like, tree's kind of cool, I guess. I just shot on my phone, but you know, get a snowy owl in there. Takes a whole other level.
I wonder if I can find the last snowy owl, wild snowy owl I shot. I got a couple minutes to look before the show ends.
Yeah, we got a couple minutes.
I might get lucky and find it. I only have a couple photos to scan.
Evans is taking notes this whole show.
He wants to get some winter shots this year.
Oh man! Hey, when we do this show next year, because I think we did the show last year. So when we did the show next year, you got to have some photos for us.
I actually do. It's just that for some reason Lightroom is just frozen on me right now.
Adobe, come on.
One of the reasons why I want to ditch Adobe.
This show is sponsored by Adobe, so don't ditch it yet. We love you, Adobe.
Wasaga Beach in the snow. You ever seen Wasaga Beach in the snow?
Not the way that you see it. Sure. You should also try to find like the smoke bomb stuff in the snow too.
Oh, I got some of that too here. So there's Wasaga.
Right.
And there's Wasaga.
Yeah.
All frozed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good old times with Wasaga. Now you shoot that from a drone?
Yeah, those are from a drone.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's always nice there in the winter because nobody else is there.
Yeah.
You have the whole beach to yourself.
Yeah, it's nice.
Band shots I did in the snow. Too much. Oh. You know, we only have a minute left here. I'm going to go one of my favorite winter portraits because I have it handy. I'll share that and then there.
Yeah, killer. Man, it's a casual banger. The eyes are so, man.
Oh yeah, she's got crazy eyes.
Like that's her real eye color?
Yeah.
Damn. Solid.
That is her real eye color.
Solid.
Anyway.
Yeah, stuff to do.
I'm sure as soon as we go off the air, I'll find the owl picture, but that's okay.
Well, we'll save them for next year when we do the show again next year because I think we did this at this similar time because it's just how we lead off the year because
it's winter.
Because it's winter and it kind of works and
yeah.
Unless we have better ideas, which sometimes happens. So you know, but I guess that's it. We're going to call it. Evans, anything else? Final thoughts, Evans?
No, I think I've just was just looking in a lot. I went out actually. I shot a couple of winter stuff this year, just around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Around the golf course and stuff like that. But this winter, I intend to hit the road a little bit better.
Snowy owls, man. Snowy owls.
Neck warmers and thick gloves and stuff.
Do it, man.
I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, you have to force yourself to do it. That's just the only way. It's just force yourself.
Or if you go with a friend, then your friend will kind of give you the extra motivation. I mean, that's the great thing with meetups, right? Is because someone's there, so you just kind of go because someone's there. So, kind of gives you the extra kick in the pants to leave the house.
Hopefully, we can actually do some soon.
Yeah. Hopefully in 2026, it'd be nice.
Yeah. We're allowed to see real people again.
Let's not go down that road.
Yeah.
Stay positive. 2022, it's all positivity, man. It's all positive all the time.
That's it.
I'm done with all the other stuff. So, anyways,
100%. Stay positive. Force yourself to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Force yourself to find some shots, even if it's just a walk around your neighborhood because you don't like the cold and you don't want to go too far. or walk somewhere, grab a hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate, coffee.
Yeah, always just take yourself outside, find some things, even if you just take your phone. Just do it. It's good for your head too. So
yeah, you just feel better after.
Yeah,
you just feel better.
That's about it for me. Just get out there and actually do it.
Love it. Love the motivational messages. Yeah, thanks everyone for jumping on. We'll see you next Wednesday for something else. Winter photography part 2. No, I'm just joking. We'll have something different for you guys. And make sure I'll put these guys' links. If you don't know who we are, put these guys' links in the description. Check them out. And
stay tuned for watching Paul Ghost Hunt.
Sunday, Monday. It's going to be bananas. Trust me.
Yes.
And
Sunday or Monday?
No, Sunday for Bryan. Monday.
Mine's on Sunday. Paul's is on Monday.
Yeah,
Sunday, Monday.
Monday, man. It's a double header. It's that good. It's that good. We're doing a double header. That's how good it is.
Nice.
I never say that about my videos.
Oh, this is a fun one.
Yeah.
I don't even know what yours looks like, but I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's good. It's just good. Like with collabs, I like having like different perspectives on the same topic.
Yeah.
Or the same thing, because you just get different ways to look at it, and then you get ideas on how to edit the next video. So, which I kind of like. So anyways, thanks to everyone. If you guys want to relive the magic of this episode, it'll be on Spotify probably tomorrow, and tell all your friends and Instagram, all that stuff, and we'll see you next week.